We are another Saturday. This is the 233rd Power Hour. Can you believe it? Almost 5 years of these. Every Saturday that hasn't been a holiday, or I think I've only been sick once, and on an airplane a few times. I had to pre-record a few, but in general, well, that's a lot. Let's move off this share here for a second. Um, Here we go. Get rid of that. So anyway, if you're new here, welcome. We do this every Saturday, and we've changed the format a little bit. The first hour, our power hour, doesn't change. I don't think we're ever going to change that because it's too consistent. People like it, all this stuff. So in general, what's going to happen is there's wings credit for most of these. This one does have wings credit, so we'll put that in the chat window at the end, near the end of the presentation. So if you're looking for it, look for it then. It'll be in the chat. That's the only way to get wings credit. It's not possible to put your name and stuff into the chat window, and for us that we just it's too much work. So anyway, if you do that, I think most people are kind of familiar with it. And it automates the process. We upload it directly to FAA for as a spreadsheet, then it's just all done. It's really quick and it's painless for you and us. And plus, you put your name in there so we don't get it wrong. All right, so there's that. Some things for the wing stuff. The format of the show has been formal show like today. We're going to do that starting in about 1 minute, and then we'll take a break about halfway through. I'll go through some things that we're doing, show you some inside stuff that we're doing. And then at the end of it, we'll close out the show, and then we open up the second hour, which is you don't have to participate for that for wings credit, only the first hour. But in the second hour, I'll go through the chats to make sure I didn't miss anything. I'll go and we'll kind of curate them as we go to see if there's anything super important we need to address. And then it'll be a chance then for you to start. We'll start having open mic. We don't have a speaker for the second hour. We had Greg Brown last week who did a really great job, and anyway, he's a flight instructor extraordinaire. He wrote more than a few books. Savvy Flight Instructor is probably one of his not best one, and one of his most popular one. Anyway, he was on. I've known him a long time, and so other times we'll have other people on when we can find them or when it's appropriate. AOPA also reached AOPA. This is news. I don't think Nick knows this. They reached out to me the other day, and the EFERC division wants to do something. The lady who manages that, some collaborative thing, and that's fine. So whatever that is, all those things are fine. So whoever wants to, it has enough oomph, right? Who could make it meaningful for you, right? That's what we want to bring in. And then the third hour is pretty much open mic, and I'll just moderate that if I want to do that. Even sometimes you guys do pretty good just talking amongst yourselves about any topic related to flight training. I have some significant news. I'll be giving you that as we go through from FAA land. So I've got some stuff on that. So without further ado, let's get started with this program because this is really what we came here for, right? And so this whole thing is about, we have about 290 or so, 291. We usually have about 400 or so, depending, and sometimes more, depending on the topic. This is very instructor centric. So other people join just because it's something to do, and maybe waiting for the second or third hour to appear. But in general, this is very flight instructor centric. So if you're looking to do a flight instructor certificate, this is kind of a topic for you. So let's talk about this. This is basically what I want to talk about. And of course, we have a CFI program. That's fine. But I also need to address, not everybody who gets a CFI is going to come to us, right? Not possible. We don't even be able to handle them all. But so anyway, there's that. So then this question then is how to save money and do your CFI cheaply or less expensively. Let's just call that, because there's a lot of misconceptions out there, and a lot of people go down this rabbit hole. And what happens is they put a lot of time and effort into it, and they don't get the result they're looking for. They're disappointed, either in the fact they didn't finish, they couldn't figure out what to do, they got overwhelmed with the amount of information there was. Or they had a bad experience with the school they're at or the flight instructor they chose, or all these things. So I kind of want to go through all this so you have the framework for what we need. So when you're looking for someone, you'll be able to find that person, that entity, or whatever it is. And we'll talk about then what you can do as an individual to shave off thousands of dollars on this thing. That got your attention, right? When you heard the 1K word in there, like, oh, that sounds good to me. I'll do that. Don't worry, it'll all go towards the DPE fee. Don't worry, right? So you have to worry about that. That'll get consumed there, right? Okay, so let's move on. live from CFI Boot Camp in Miami Beach, Florida. This is the Power Hour. Welcome.